Hello, welcome back to Lloyd JD's 2-Minute Topics. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
And
I guess what we're going to do is go over some of our hate mail.
well, I'd say thank you for all the people that give us comments and watch the videos and, I don't know, actually enjoy the show.
Yeah. I mean, we get a lot of good feedback, and we appreciate that. And leave your, likes, comments,
We do
subscribe.
get a lot of good feedback. But
But we decided to go through some of the comments that we get via email, Twitter, YouTube. Most of these are YouTube comments. Facebook. Facebook's generally pretty good because I think it's attached to your real name, so people are less likely to.
this one's, these are kind of nice.
So some of them are all right, but so Keith C, he decided to comment. He said, "Why the hell would you make a video about something you have no clue about? That's like me making a video about the dangers of tampons."
There is dangers.
There is dangers to tampons.
Don't leave them in for too
Yeah.
long. See, I know this stuff.
And I think Keith C has left his tampon in way too long, so I'm actually looking forward to that video
can
that he puts
cause
it out.
blood poisoning.
Yeah,
Just so you guys know.
and make you crazy. So Keith
But
C.
I believe that was about the vape incident.
Yeah. We actually a lot of our hate came from the vape thing.
Because a lot of people like to vape, and
Yeah.
apparently we were hating on it. So
Yeah.
that didn't go down too well with some people. But I don't think us making a video about dangers on tampons is the same as talking about a chemical we know nothing about. I think the dangers of tampons are pretty well known.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've used tampons many times in rugby. Shove that thing up your nose, stop the bleeding.
And it's not like we didn't know anything about vaping. I mean, we had information, and we've had a dialogue. If you
I
take
kind
a
of want to
look,
get across to Keith that I know a lot about tampons, and I want you to know that, and I hope you tune in for this episode because maybe next episode we'll do.
and if Keith had read the comments, there was actually a lot of intellectual conversation underneath that video. But
I am very intellectual.
good
also.
job, Keith. You should pull that tampon out soon.
Yeah. So we got Mitch on 2 Wheels next. And I honestly don't think this one was a hate, but
Yeah.
I watched this, he said, which is kind of a weird way to start.
Yeah.
I watched this. So thanks for watching, Mitch. Lloyd's cheetah camo is next level. Now, my fucking cheetah camo is next level. If I could have found a top that had just complete cheetah, I would have gone there.
Yeah.
And there was one, but it was a zipper.
Yeah.
And I was just going for a crew neck kind of.
Well, there you go. So if somebody's watching and has a complete cheetah
I'll
camo
take
for
that.
Lloyd,
I
here,
love me
send
some
it
cheetah,
in.
and Comic-Con they loved it too.
Yeah.
I got stopped by multiple people saying that's some brilliant cheetah camo.
Yeah. That's one of those borderline things. Maybe
I think he's giving me props.
Yeah.
If you weren't, I'm taking it as props. So,
So Mitch, if you're watching, let us know below if you were given props or if you were taking a shot.
I think you're giving props because this is an awesome shirt.
I think it's marginal. I think it's a bit of a shot.
I watched this. Lloyd's cheetah camo is next.
Yeah. So on to Matthew Flamont. 2 guys don't know anything about plain things.
Okay, now I do know one thing about sentences, and that is not one.
Yeah. Matthew Flamont is a guy that don't know things about grammar or
And he
English.
wrote 2 as in 2, the number
Yeah.
2. So clearly not a sentence.
Yeah, and obviously not a plain guy either. And I believe that was actually off our Iron Maiden video where we were actually just reporting that they had the accident in Rio, which had damaged the engine.
See, I didn't even take that as it was about aeroplanes.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about plane things. I thought you don't know anything about plane things. Just
Yeah,
things.
it was off the Maiden video. So
I'm sorry I don't know stuff about planes.
It's if you're gonna criticize us for not knowing things, maybe write a complete sentence.
But
maybe you should
I'll take
demonstrate
the criticism.
some knowledge.
I was criticizing the plane.
Yeah.
So I'll take your criticism.
Yeah.
But F you. My good one. This David Weisenhunt.
Yeah.
I love the name.
Yeah.
You guys should consider doing some research before talking about things you don't understand. I will talk about as many things I don't understand as I like. That's what I do. If you haven't tuned into the show before, most of the stuff that is said here, I don't know what I'm talking about. There's little bits in between where I'm kind of on fact, but most of it is personal opinion.
Right.
To be honest with you.
And I mean, a lot of the stuff that we cover in 2-minute topics
And I'm a bit of an idiot.
Is basically current affairs. It's opinion stuff. It's like reading an opinion column.
And I have a lot of opinions.
Yeah.
So there you go. You're going to get... Don't tune in.
I'll go on to Doctor of Strange, LEL.
I like this one.
You are shite.
I like how he wrote shite because I use that word quite frequently. So I think that's good. Props to him.
Yeah.
I don't think that's hate mail.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. I like that. See, this guy Mouth for War.
Yeah.
He came at me a couple times. This
Right.
is a small segment of what I got from. I don't want to read the whole thing because.
Yeah, it was a long thing, but
came back.
This summarizes
Yeah,
it.
but apparently, Lloyd, you talk into the mic the way a 70-year-old man talks into a cell phone. You do realize there is a volume knob on it, right? There actually isn't a volume knob on mine. JD kind of takes care of that, and I'm not sure how a 70-year-old man talks into a cell phone.
Well, they kind of yell into it.
So I yell into. So I do yell in real life. See, that's you're getting me.
He's getting maybe the gist of things, but
If you live next door to me, all you hear is me.
yeah.
And that's what I'm talking.
And I think the episode that he was commenting on was the Burning Daisy episode,
Which the audio
we
was
lost audio,
crap, yeah.
which happens from time to time because I'm doing 100 things and I mess up.
It really angered Mouth for War.
Oh, yeah,
apparently,
yeah.
he even really liked
even the tag Mouth for War. Like I mean, I think that account
Keyboard
is strictly,
warrior.
is
Keyboard
strictly for
warrior.
going. Like if you've pissed him off, he
But
comes out as
I
Mouth for
really
War.
enjoyed that one, so I appreciate that Mouth to War. That was actually a good, very good, well written. It was well written.
Yeah,
Like big words was in there.
yeah,
If we had the whole thing, I don't know if I could pronounce some of the things that he said to me.
yeah. And Carlos Montes, you and two, fags, Valen Pure Verga. Now look that up in your English dictionary. Laugh out loud.
Can't find it.
Now I can't find it in the English
not
dictionary.
in there.
If I was looking at a translation dictionary, maybe I'd be able to find it.
It's not an English dictionary.
Yeah, but
You two fags. I kind of do want to know what it says,
yeah,
and you haven't looked it up.
I think I did. I think I replied to it.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I'd like to know what it said.
yeah.
Well, I got Mike Scott calls us. Well, both of this is direct to both of us. The biggest twats are you two.
Yeah.
That's literally how it's written. The biggest twats are you two. Now, I like the hate mail, guys. I think I've asked
like
for
you
it a
two.
few times, but at least write it properly.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna call me a twat, just call me a twat.
Yeah.
The biggest twats are you two.
Yeah.
No, you is the biggest twat. Mike Scott, is that how you wrote it back? You is the biggest twat.
Yeah.
You're gonna read the best one because honestly, I think this is the best one.
This one came to me, believe it or not, through
phenomenal.
Through my I have a input thing through my.
I love how some of these it's their real name. Like I hope this is his real name. Like just no shame at all. Just straight up. By the way,
This one was a little more cloak and dagger because there was no name attached. It came through. If you go to my photography website, I have a submission form, so you can email me where you don't have my email address. And this came through there, and it's
say it.
JD, nice Miley Cyrus haircut. Lose some weight, you fat fuck. Wow.
That was real.
That's fucking hate right there.
That was real.
That
That
is
made
hate.
me laugh when I read that one. I thought that was fucking awesome.
Really, whoever wrote that just, I think, really doesn't like me.
No, not at all. And I've maybe liked Miley Cyrus, but I think Miley Cyrus stole your haircut.
Yeah. I mean, I've been sporting this for a long, long time.
And lose some weight, you fat fuck. Jesus Christ.
I mean, wow.
Deep, harsh.
You're just trying to hurt there, I think,
Yeah, that was a low blow for sure, but very funny. Very funny. Tony, you can't pronounce his last name. Can you pronounce it?
Machode?
Chode. I don't think his
Tony
last name is Chode.
Look at what Tony Chode.
Tony Chode. Okay, excuse me, question mark. Look at you, full stop. Who's weird and creepy?
Yeah.
Question mark. I am. which is why it's awesome for the podcast. No one more weirder and creepier than me. I don't know about creepy. Am I really that creepy?
I don't think you're creepy. I think it was
What
that
episode
was
is that?
that was off the Uber when we tried to take the Uber.
I'm pretty creepy.
Yeah, and
That
we were making a comment like, it was getting creepy because, all these guys were coming up and
Well, he was weird and creepy.
he
I
was
guess.
well, that's what I'm saying, but this guy obviously was driving for Uber and
Yeah.
took some offense to it, but
I'm definitely, if you ever see me in real life, I'm super weird.
yeah.
I don't know about creepy. I try not to be creepy.
Yeah. But Uber doesn't exist anymore. My guess is Tony Chode's out of a job.
Yeah.
So
Tony
sorry,
Chode.
Tony.
Tony Chode's pissed. I like how some of these have their real names, though. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, Mouth for War was one of my...
Yeah, and the anonymous one through my photography page was probably the most spitefully
What, the one
worded
where he
thing.
called you lose some weight, you fat fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. It's so good though. So if you're watching this episode, feel free to send more. It doesn't, we enjoy it.
Oh yeah, we get a good laugh. We will rib you back. Don't.
We love banter. If you want to throw in some banter, we'll throw you guys back some banter. Obviously, mouth for war. Maybe leave out the paragraphs.
Yeah,
bit too much.
You could probably get it across in a lot. More
bit extensive.
manner.
Just stick to swear words.
Yeah,
stick to swear words.
Yeah,
and we'll go with that. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to subscribers. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like button, share with your mates. We appreciate everyone that's done that so far.
Absolutely.
It's been growing again. We stalled there for a little bit. We weren't really making any, subscribers or anything. But there has been, I don't know if you guys have noticed, you've been kicked off of our page by some random event.
Yeah, it's been happening to a lot. I mean, you were even kicked off.
I was kicked off our own page, so I had to resubscribe to our own page.
And it's just a YouTube algorithm where it unsubscribes you from things. So
you might need to check to see if you've unsubscribed, if our videos aren't showing up and you were wondering why. That is hopefully why we're losing some subscribers.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's probably because I am shite, an absolute fag, and have amazing cheetah camo.
Yeah, and it's quite possibly because I have a shitty Miley Cyrus haircut and I am a fat fuck.
So, from the fucking fat Miley Cyrus and yours truly, the biggest fag there has ever been, I am Lloyd.
I'm JD.
Peace.
See ya.